Have you ever felt like nobody really gets you? Do you constantly find yourself coming up with cool new ideas, but others just don't seem to agree with or comprehend? And have you ever wondered why everyone around you can handle boring, repetitive tasks, but you struggle to do the same? Well, guess what? You might just be an INTP. In this video, we're going to explore the unique traits of an INTP and figure out why your mind works differently. So sit back as we dive into what it means to be an INTP, and make sure to stick around till the end because we believe that the last trait is what makes being an INTP so incredibly special. So here are the 8 signs of an INTP. Number 1. You are super focused. Yes, the first sign that you might be an INTP is that you are incredibly focused, but this can be a bit tricky for others to understand. INTP, which stands for introverted, intuitive, thinking, and perceiving, is one of the rarest personality types, making up only 3 to 5% of the general population. They have this unique ability to deeply immerse themselves in their thoughts, and their minds hardly ever stop working. This super focused nature of INTPs comes from their intuitive and thinking traits, which drive them to analyze and ponder over endless streams of ideas and concepts. They can daydream and get lost in their imaginative world, sometimes appearing a bit detached from the real world. So, if you often find yourself super focused, lost in your thoughts, and constantly thinking about new ideas, don't worry. That's just a normal day for any INTP. Embrace your inner curiosity and innovative spirit, because being an INTP can open doors to incredible discoveries and groundbreaking insights. And guess what? Albert Einstein and Bill Gates are 2 geniuses who are believed to be INTPs too. Who knows, you could be on the path to becoming one of the greatest thinkers, shaping our world with incredible discoveries and amazing insights. Number 2. You constantly observe and analyze things around you. As an INTP, which is also known as a logician, you have this tendency to be constantly analyzing and observing the world around you. You have a sharp eye for details and can quickly spot when things don't add up. You are always on the lookout for details and inconsistencies, which makes you naturally skeptical, but it also helps you stay objective when making judgments. You don't easily get swayed by emotions or biases. Instead, you rely on evidence and rational thinking to form your opinions and make decisions. Embracing this gift of thinking and observing differently from others can be empowering. You see things from fresh angles and can navigate through complex issues with a logical and objective approach. It helps you remain cool-headed in challenging situations, allowing you to tackle problems with clarity and precision. So, keep observing, keep analyzing, and keep embracing the logician within you. The world needs more thinkers like you. Number 3. You are an amazing problem solver. Your special mix of traits makes you incredibly skilled at finding solutions that others might miss. Remember all those endless ideas and creativity we talked about before? Well, they come to your rescue when it's time to solve problems too. Your curious mind never ceases to explore and seek new ways to get the problem solved. And the best part is, you're not just about being creative, you are also a logician. You approach problems with a logical mindset, breaking them down into manageable parts, and you infuse your thinking with creative insights. While some might think that logic and creativity are the total opposite to each other, you effortlessly blend them together. This harmonious blend allows you to see problems from multiple perspectives and come up with innovative approaches. You observe, you analyze, you think out of the box, and you constantly envision new possibilities. and those are exactly what sets you apart as a remarkable problem solver. So embrace the magic of being an INTP and be proud of who you are. Are you learning something new so far? We hope to add value to you through our videos, and if you have learned something new, we would truly appreciate your support by hitting that subscribe button. Your subscription helps keep our channel going and allows us to continue creating valuable content for you. Alright, now sign number 4, you tend to procrastinate. As an INTP, you may find yourself facing the occasional battle with procrastination. There are a couple of reasons why this happens, and it's important to understand that it's not necessarily a bad thing. For starters, INTPs hate redundant, repetitive, and tedious tasks. Instead, they do what truly motivates and excites them. For instance, when faced with completing a tedious task within a given deadline, INTPs would often put the task aside and shift their focus to activities that genuinely interest them, even if those tasks might not be urgent at that moment. Another reason why INTPs tend to procrastinate is that they are prone to analysis paralysis, where they overthink even the smallest details of a task. Their desire for perfection can become a double-edged sword as they want things to be just right before taking action. This can sometimes lead to delays in starting or completing projects as they endlessly seek the ideal solution. As an INTP, it's essential to recognize that procrastination doesn't define you or limit your potential. Your ability to think deeply and analyze situations thoroughly is a valuable asset. So what's more important is to embrace your unique traits and find ways to work with your natural tendencies so that you can channel your energy more effectively. Give setting manageable goals and striking a balance between perfection, spontaneity, and priorities a try. This way, not only can you combat procrastination, but you can also continue to shine with your unique traits. Number 5, you tend to be critical. You're not just a casual observer. You are the one who sees things others might miss. While this makes you a remarkable problem solver, it can also lead you to be tough on yourself. INTPs have high standards, and that's not a bad thing. It's how you constantly strive for improvement. But here's the twist. You are not only hard on yourself, but you can also be critical of others. Sometimes this might make you come across as condescending or underappreciating their efforts. It's not that you're intentionally dismissive, it's just that your analytical mind naturally assesses situations and people. Remember, understanding this trait can help you strike a balance between giving constructive critique and appreciation, making your interactions smoother and more positive. Being critical is important. In fact, society needs people who aren't afraid to tell the truth, but it will be even greater to balance it with tactfulness in your interactions with others. Number 6, difficulty with empathy. Emotions might not be your cup of tea. You often approach situations with a rational mindset rather than being swayed by feelings. This can lead to instances where you come across as cold or insensitive simply because your logical thinking takes precedence. Empathy might not be your strongest suit, and you might even struggle to fully understand those who are emotionally needy. While empathy may not come as naturally to you, here's the exciting part. It's a skill that can absolutely be nurtured and developed over time. By engaging in active listening and making an effort to comprehend emotions, you can gradually enhance your ability to connect with those around you on a deeper level. Remember, just like any other skill, empathy can be honed with practice and dedication. As you continue your journey, striving to strike a balance between your rational approach and fostering empathy can lead to more meaningful interactions and relationships with others. Hey, are you still with us? Keep watching until the very end because we have saved one of the most powerful strengths of an INTP for last. Sign number 7, selective openness. INTPs usually have a small group of very close friends. They're the type to hold on to their feelings and only open up to their nearest and dearest. But having just a few extra close friendships doesn't mean they don't enjoy hanging out with people. It's just that they're more interested in diving deep into meaningful, thought-provoking conversations rather than sticking to superficial small talk. When they meet someone who thinks like them, it's as if a switch is flipped. They're suddenly all about trading ideas, debating, and having fun chats. Swapping thoughts with those who get them is something that truly lights up INTPs and gets them really excited. Now, just as we promised, we'll be revealing one of the most powerful strengths that sets INTPs apart. Number 8. You are a fearless nonconformist. Authority doesn't overly intimidate or concern you. You don't just follow rules blindly, but you want reasons. You're not afraid to challenge the old ways and traditions that don't make sense anymore. Instead, you enjoy taking unconventional paths, even if it sets you apart from others. Every choice you make reflects your strong beliefs and values, and other people's opinions don't really bother you because you're confident in your own ideas. Even if everyone else thinks one way, you're not shy about saying you have a better way. And most of the time, you are right because you are really good at thinking in creative and logical ways. So, being a nonconformist is a big part of what makes an INTP so special. You are like the trailblazers of the bunch, showing others that sometimes the road less traveled leads to the most interesting places. If you're still struggling with your identity as an introvert, check out the next video here, where we will show you more reasons why being an introvert is amazing. And if you have learned something today, subscribe to our channel because it is what keeps our channel going. Bye!